Good morning, future and fellow weirdos of the flock. Welcome to my party pen. We're going to have a great time. So, I am Nutty Nikki K the Great. I may be mentally ill, but there is no proof I am clinically insane. So, you could probably stop saying that because it's not on paper. And also, I have so much fun. Yeah, because it's like Harvey Danger said, you're only bored if you're boring. So, I'm not boring and I'm not bored. So, yesterday, oh, did you take your medicine? I was so enthusiastic about letting you know I'm not clinically insane. Did you take your medicine? Okay. My camera's right, and if you can't tell, there's teenagers here. All my dishes are dirty again. But if you get past the mountain of dishes, right there is keep other people alive juice. So grab you some. There is sugar shit. There is. There is no peanut butter. There is no protein powder. But listen, Dustin bought something. It was 50 cents. All the milk was on sale. So it's 50 cents. And it got it. It's called skim milk. I don't recommend drinking it. Don't drink it because I don't know what the fuck it is. But I put it in my coffee and it's actually really good. And the coffee, it makes it more sweet or something. I gave some to Dustin and he doesn't drink coffee and I was like, "Is that sweet or what?" And he was like, "I don't know." I said, "It tastes different, right? It tastes more sweet." He said, "I don't know." I was like, "Ah, okay." But anyway, I recommend trying it. I wouldn't get a whole gallon. I get like a half gallon, you know, of something called skim milk. I don't know what that means, but I have a half gallon of it. It was 50 cents. So feel free to try it. Also, there was something else. I got my cat trained on a leash. It was the coolest thing ever. Uh, Something else. There was something else. I know it was something else. Uh, no, I guess oh, we're out of weed. Yep. We are out of weed. And I smoked my roaches out of the one hitter, remember, yesterday. So we don't have no weed. But that's okay. We can still read this story without weed, maybe. But we're going to because it's getting good. I read the first sentence. So it's getting good, and I know it's getting good, and it just made my belly so excited. So, where we left off yesterday, um, it was telling us about how, uh, I guess during the night, the church was on fire, right? And if there was just fire on the tent on the church, they couldn't go walking after midnight out in the moonlight. They were not allowed to do that, okay? Because there was fire. And then in the daytime, if there was a cloud, they couldn't go strolling. Strolling. So they couldn't do that. And I think that Strolling song, by the way, is a country song by a guy called John Anderson. Don't quote me because I'm not exactly sure, but I'm sure, oh, well, I'm sure that's a song. Anyway, so if there was a cloud on the church, they couldn't go. And if there was a fire on the church, they couldn't go. But if there was no fire on the church and there was no cloud on the church, then they could go marching in formation. I don't know if it was in formation or not, but it might have been. So they did that. Uh, what else? Okay, that was it. So now we are going on to chapter 10. So listen, I'm going to go find us something to smoke because I'm absolutely sure there is some weed somewhere here on my desk. Because I'm retarded, irresponsible, and mentally ill. According to the guy called Ag Ag Agorist Igor. Maybe I'll just call him Igor. I love that guy. He calls me mentally ill. I'm gonna start calling him Igor, but it's not gonna be with an I. It's gonna be with an E, and I'm gonna spell it Egger. No, O-R. No, maybe I could make it Egger. We'll just call him Egger. Oh, that's the best. Oh, that's what we're calling him because he won't tell me how to pronounce his name. We're just going to call him Egger. Egger. That's what it's going to be. Egger. Oh, I'm such a genius. Anyway, anyway, listen, we got to go check on our cats and water our plants. So hold on because I forgot. Okay. Okay. So Dustin told me that maybe that means he's purposely aggravating on games. Maybe he enjoys making people rage quit. And if that is true, that's so faggy. Like, that is such a butt plug thing to do. Like, he has no control in his real life. So he tries to control people's emotions in fake life because he doesn't know how to handle himself in the real world. So the only thing he's got is trolling video games. That's fucking lame. And then he trolls my videos. But I want to tell you, I love you so much. And the smell of the farts coming from your fingers turns me on. So, you know, I think of that at night. Turning me on. I think that's a song. It's an African dance song. Turn me on, turn me on. It's by a guy called Kevin Little. That song makes me think of you, Mr. Super Aggravating on Purpose. I think that's what that means. That's what Dawson said he thinks that means. So keep turning me on. Okay. So, chapter 10. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, take thee 2 trumpets of silver of a whole piece, shall you make them, that you can use them for the calling of the assembly and for the journeying of the camps. And when they shall blow with them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves to you at the door of the church. And if they blow out with one trumpet, then the princes, which are heads of the households of the vampires, shall gather themselves to you. When you blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east part shall go forward. Yeah. Yeah. East side. I don't know. I don't know that to be true. When you blow an alarm the second time, then the camps that lie on the south shall take their journey, and they shall blow an alarm for their journeys. Brr, brr, brr. And then the congregation is to be gathered together. You shall blow, but you shall not sound an alarm. Yeah, you're going to call gods. No, you're going to call God. Man, I have too many conversations. And the sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations. So the last blow is just a blow. And if you go out to war in your land against the enemy that oppresses you, then you shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered for the Lord your God, for you shall be saved from your enemies. Hey, look, right there, right there. That's a blow a trumpet outside and talk to God. God'll be your friend. He'll save you. So you gotta go outside and blow a trumpet. See, I've been saying that. I've been saying that. You gotta call God's attention with a trumpet, because he's playing video games. Look, look, look. You gotta go outside and blow a trumpet. I wish I could blow a trumpet. Brr, brr, brr. See, I would talk to God. I wouldn't even know what I was saying, but my mind would be thinking what I was trying to say with my trumpet. So hopefully he knows. Blow a trumpet. Also, in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginning of your months, you shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifice of your peace offerings, for they may be to you a memorial that are before your God. I am the Lord your God. See, I wonder if you gave a meat offering, which is flour, bread, and frankincense, and then you blew a trumpet over it, if God would be like, hey, guy, you're talking to me. Hey, look, you bought the cake. Good job. See, but I don't know. I think I have 11 in my house, though, because I got self-rising flour. Does that count? I don't know if that counts. I don't know what's happening. But I would do that. See, that's what I'm saying. Make a meat offering and blow a trumpet. Man, somebody on our side has to do that. I don't know how to blow a trumpet, but I'm sure there's a trumpet player. And then somebody that can get a priest to make a meat offering. I don't fucking know, but we need to be rescued. So blow a trumpet. Blow a trumpet. Okay. So, sacrifice of your peace offering, that they may be for a wait, maybe for you a memorial before your God. The fuck did I just? Oh yeah, if you go to war in your land, then you shall blow an alarm with the trumpet. Okay, so two trumpets, uh, like a one piece trumpet. Brr, brr, brr. And oh, they've gotta be made of silver. Are they okay? Does a baby trumpet count? Because I think I can get one of those at the dollar store. No, because it's got to be silver. Duh, you fucking retard. Okay. Okay. And it came to pass on the 20th day of the second month. Okay, so that's going to be May. So, May 20th and year two, that the cloud was taken off the tabernacle. So, the cloud came off the church, and the vampires took their journeys out of the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. And they first took their journey according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Okay. In the first place went the standard of the camp, the children of Judah. So, okay, these guys were what did Alice in Chains call it? The roosters? Okay. So, you Judeo Christians are the fucking infantrymen. Christians want to be the first to go into battle. Okay. And over his host was Nashon. And over the hosts of the tribe of Issachar was Nathanael. Neil. And over the hosts of the tribe of Ephraim, no. And over the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Eliadab. This, and the church was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari set forward bearing the tabernacle, and the standard of the camp of Reuben set forward according to their army. And over this was Elizur, and over the tribe of Simeon was Shemuel, and over the hosts of the children of Gad was Eliasaph. And the Kohathites set forward, bearing the sanctuary, and the other did set up the tabernacle. Hold on. And the Kohathites set forward, bearing the sanctuary. I thought the sons of Gershon just said that. What is happening? Judah, Zebulun. Yeah, okay. So is the tabernacle and sanctuary different? I bet sanctuary was a meeting house, wasn't it? Okay. But I guess they're two separate things. Okay. Okay. So the Kohathites bearing the sanctuary, and the other did set up the tabernacle against they came. The fuck does that mean? See, this is some bullshit. What does that mean? Okay. And the standard of the camp of Ephraim uh, over them was Eli Shama. Okay. And over the tribe of Manasseh was Gamaliel. Lael. 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 And over the tribe of Benjamin was Abidon. And the standard of the children of Dan set forward, which was the rearward of all the camps throughout their hosts. And over his hosts was Ahiezer. And over the hosts of the tribe of Asher was Pagel. And over Naphtali was Aharah. Thus were the journeyings of the children of Israel, according to their armies when they stepped forward. Alright, so they did head out in battle formation. Okay, we're doing it. Okay. And Moses said to Hobab, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, listen. Now Moses' father-in-law is Hobab. So this is the third name change. Is he Secret Service? Is Moses Secret Service? Is Moses' stepdad Secret Service? What is happening? Ancient Secret Service. He has so many names. This is the third name. Third name of Moses' father-in-law. We are journeying unto the place of which the Lord said, I will give it to you. Oh, and also, keep in mind, Jethro brought Moses' wife and kids and said to him, wait, what the fuck are you doing? This is no good. Make more people have a good job. Right? And then he rolled out. But now there's a guy called Hobab who's rolling, like he's rolling with them. And now Moses is about to tell him, hey, you got to go. Other people need to pretend to be my father-in-law. You have to go. Okay. We are journeying to the place which the Lord said, I will give it to you. Come now with us, and we will do you good, for the Lord has spoken good concerning Israel. And he said, okay, so Hobab, I guess the father-in-law, that wasn't his name before, but he already left. So, I guess the dude was like, and the man said, I'm not going to go out. I'm going to depart to my own land and to my kindred. But he already left. Okay, but he's not leaving. Oh no, he is leaving. He left and now he is leaving. And then Moses was like, nah, you can't go. For as much as you know how we are to encamp, and you may be to us instead of eyes. And it shall be, if you go with us, it shall be that what goodness the Lord does to us, he will do to you. So if you don't come, we're going to kill you because you know too much. Ah, veiled threat. Moses has got better at talking. And it shall be that if you go with us, it shall be that what goodness the Lord does to us, the same we will do to you. And they departed from the mount of the Lord 3 days. What the fuck? Why is it called? What is different? See, it's so different. Why hasn't anybody picked up on that? Why have I never heard Moses' stepdad's got, or father in law has got a lot of names? Okay, and they departed from the mountain of the Lord 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant went before them in the 3 days' journey to search out a resting place. And the cloud of the Lord was upon them by day when they went out of the camp. And it came to pass, when the ark set forward, Moses said, Rise up, Lord, and let thy enemies be scattered, and let them that hate you flee before you. And when it rested, he said, Return, O Lord, unto the many thousands of Israel. Okay, and we're going to pause right there. Okay, yeah, we're going to pause right there. We're going to be right back. We're going to get a refill and go pee. I would say pack a bowl, but we don't have any weed. But we do have cigarettes, so maybe go and smoke a cigarette real quick. Okay, chapter 11. Uh, and when the people complained, it displeased the Lord. Here we go. Here we go. These motherfuckers. Oh, listen, God lives with you and you're going to fucking complain. Why don't you go to the church and ask him? You motherfuckers. Listen. You could just ask him. But okay. And the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled. Good. Stick up for yourself, these fucking people. Okay. And the fire of the Lord burned among them and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. And the people cried to Moses, that Moses prayed to the Lord. The fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And the mixed, and look, M-I-X-T, multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the vampires also wept again and said, Who shall give us flesh to eat? Ain't nobody gonna give you no motherfucking flesh. These gross guys. Okay. I know that's not what it means, but it's gross. We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely. the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, the garlic. Garlick. But now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. No, no, you dumb motherfuckers. There's also quail. There's also quail. Why don't they say that there's quail? It was manna and quail. There was quail. It's quail. Manna and quail. Quail, that's meat. See, this is why people think God only gave them bread. No, 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 you stupid motherfuckers. There was quail in the morning and in the evening. Do they not do they not have quail anymore? You dumb motherfuckers. I hate these guys. I hate you. Ah, he did give you quail. He gave you quail. These guys. And manna was as coriander seed, the color thereof as the color of bdellium, 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 bdellium. Okay, we're just BDELLIUM. And the people went about and gathered it, ground it in meals, beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans, and made cakes. And the taste of it was the taste of fresh oil. Okay, okay, okay. If I had to eat oily bread a lot, I might be a little upset. But he also gave you quails. Okay. And when the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it. And Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent. And the anger was kindled. Though the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly, and Moses was displeased. And Moses said to the Lord, Wherefore why have you afflicted your servant? And have I not found favor in your sight that you lay the burden of all this people upon me? I have received all this people, I have got them, that you should say unto me, Carry them in your bosom, as a nursing father bears a suckling child. What? 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 What is that? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Carry them in your bosom as a nursing father bears a suckling child unto the land which you sweared unto their fathers. What the fuck does that mean? I got a question. Call on me. Call on me. I'm calling on me. Listen, what the fuck does that mean? Like a father carries a suckling child. What? Who does that? What is it? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Uh-huh. Why should I hold on? When should I have flesh to give unto all these people? For they weep unto me, saying, Give us flesh. He gave you quails. Okay. I am not able to bear all this people alone because it is too heavy for me. What? Does this just skip Exodus totally? Does it? Is that what it does? It just skips Exodus. This is its own story. That has nothing to do with Exodus. What is happening? Because they've already set up judges, that God gave them quail. He gives them quail and bread. It's bread and quail. What is happening? Why is this different? Why is Moses' father-in-law's name different? I can understand what people mean by sometimes. I mean, the Bible doesn't exactly contradict itself, but it definitely tells two different stories. Some of this shouldn't even be in here, like Genesis 1 should not be in the Bible at all because it gives away everything. Everything that the other religions say, Genesis 1 says. And then what is this? Because didn't they complain about this in Exodus and God gave them quail? Bread and quail. And now they only eat bread. There's no quail. What is happening? Okay. Okay. Listen. And if you deal uh and if you deal like this with me, kill me. Listen. Let me go. Okay. I listen, I'm telling you. This is out of hand. If I have found favor in your sight, uh I don't. Please, please make this stop, these people. And the Lord said to Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders, whom you know to be elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them to the bring them to church, that they may stand. So, bring them here. They're going to stand with you. I'm going to tell them what to do. Okay? I'm going to tell these people what to do. And I will come down and talk with y'all there. And I will take of the spirit which is upon you, and I will also put that on them, that they shall bear the burden of the people with you, that you don't bear it alone. See what is happening? They already did this. What does this mean? Listen, I can't handle life right now. Listen, listen. I can't handle life right now. Why is this different? Okay. And say to the people, take a bath, and you shall eat flesh, for you have wept in the tears of the Lord, saying, who shall give us flesh? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore the Lord will give you flesh, and you shall eat. You shall not eat 1 day or 2 days, not even 5 days, neither 10 days, not even a whole month, until it comes out at your nostrils, and it will be loathsome unto you. Look, you'll do so much winning, you'll hate it. It didn't take that long, though. They hated it as soon as it started. Trump said that. You will win so much, you will hate it. He did. Okay. So it's going to become loathsome to you because you have despised the Lord, which is among you. God lives with you, and you still complain. You motherfuckers. Listen, I can't handle life right now. And you have wept to him, saying, why did you take us from slavery? We loved that shit. You know how easy it was? Yeah, they were kind of mean, but dude, we had food, right? And Moses said, the people among whom I am, hold on, the people among whom I am. What the fuck does that? Okay, so there's 600,000 footmen, and you have said, I will give them flesh, that they may eat a whole month. Shall the flocks and the herds be slain for them to suffice them, or shall eat all the flesh of the sea gathered together for them to suffice them? They have animals, and they're not eating their animal. Listen. These people are stupid motherfuckers for real. They can't just go kill an animal. They're like, we need flesh. We can't kill these, though. We can't kill these. We need some other kind, a different kind. And the Lord said to Moses, is the Lord's hand waxed short? You shall see whether my word comes to pass or not. Has it not already? What is this? Okay, listen. They wouldn't go if they didn't know, right? Because they weren't going to go at first. Okay. And Moses went out and told the people all that God said, and gathered 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the church. And the Lord came down in a cloud, and spoke to them, and took the spirit that was upon him, and gave it to the 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the Spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and did not cease. But there remained 2 men in the camp. The name of one was Eldad, and the other was Medad. And the Spirit rested on them, and they were of them that were written, but went not to the church, and they prophesied in the camp. And there ran a young man and told Moses, said, Eldad and Medad do prophecy in the camp. And Joshua, this starts taxi Russell Crowe. Mm-hmm. And Joshua, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, and said, one of Moses' men, and said, Lord, Moses forbid them. And Moses said to him, do not envy for my sake. Would God that all the Lord's people were prophets. What does that even mean? Hold on. All the Lord's people were prophets, and the Lord would put the Spirit upon them. Oh, yeah, so don't fucking worry, dude. God. And Moses got him into the camp. And the elders of Israel are vampires, and they went forth a wind from the Lord and brought quails from the sea. So this is the same story. So this is the same story, only in more detail. Okay, well, that makes sense. It's the same story. There's another book like that, Judith. It repeats the same thing every chapter, just says it in more words. Okay. Left a wind and quails. And he let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on his side, and a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp, as it was 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth. And the people stood up all that day and all that night and all the next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered last gathered 10 homers, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp. And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. And he called the name of that place Kibroth Hattaavah, because there they buried the people that lusted. And the people journeyed from Kibroth Hattaavah unto Hazeroth, and abode at Hazeroth. No. Yeah, Hazeroth. Hazeroth. And we are going to end right there. Motherfucker, I talk too much. God bless America. Anyway, I had so much to say. And I don't know what the fuck is happening. Because I thought they already had the quails. Did they already have the quails? I thought they already had the quails. Hey, do I just remember that from last time? God. Tell me what the fuck. I thought I already read this. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have the greatest day ever. Thank you for watching. Keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Love you. Bye.